guys, welcome back to my channel. So if this is your first time ever clicking on one of my videos, my name is Jailyn. On this channel we do all type of things: fashion, beauty, advice, business, just everything, child. Today we talking about Instagram growth, so you can just add that to the list of things. So I am in the front in my office, so if you guys hear cars passing by, that is why. I hope it's not too distracting. I'm gonna try not to make this video too long. I just want to give you guys some tips because you guys are always asking me about Instagram and Instagram growth, especially because I am a social media manager. So I just want to give you guys a few tips that I feel like helped me get my first 10,000 followers on Instagram. So my followers were not bought. I earned all of my followers the hard way, the organic way. Okay, I never paid for any type of engagement. I did pay for a promo post one time on like this bigger page, but honestly that really didn't even give me that many followers. But I'm gonna tell you guys 5 different things that I feel like really contributed to me getting my first 10K. It wasn't until I had about 2,000 followers on Instagram that I really saw that I could be growing and monetizing, having a large social media following. So when I had about 2K, that's when I started really trying to grow my Instagram. I wanna say that was probably about mid 2018. That was when I first was like, okay, let me see if there's some type of strategy, is there something I can do that will make people follow me for a reason? Because up until then, the only followers I had were people that, you know, I went to school with, that I came across in, you know, real life. So that's when I first started to understand that your audience of people is already out there. It's almost like, you know, you're just trying to get your people, the people that want to follow you, that want to fuck with you, to recognize you on social media, because they're already out there. You know, it's not like you have to go create these people. Like, a lot of people are already on social media. You just have to kind of make yourself in these spaces for people to see you. So once I started thinking about it like that, that's when I realized like there has to be some type of strategies that can help you to grow your Instagram. So the first thing that I started to do was I started tagging pages that did things very similar to me, or pages that reposted people that did things similar to me. So for example, when I first started, I would always tag this page called Black Girl Bloggers, because they would repost Black Girl Bloggers. You know what I'm saying? I would tag fashion pages. I would tag pages that did makeup videos when I was doing makeup pictures, like with my selfies. I would tag the brands that I was using in my photos. So if I was wearing Fashion Nova, I would tag Fashion Nova. If I was wearing, you know, NARS foundation, even though they probably wouldn't repost me because they don't repost like selfies and stuff, I don't think. I was tagging them anyway. However, you do want to prioritize tagging pages that are more likely to repost you, because you can only tag a certain amount of pages. So go to those pages, find pages that are similar to yours, or that repost people similar to you. One way you can do this is, I used to go to like popular pages or pages that were bigger than me but were similar to like the stuff I wanted to post. So influencers that I follow, like Sophiology, Aaliyah's Face, etc., etc., and I would see who was reposting them. Like, I would go to their tag photos and see who was reposting them. Now, I wouldn't waste my time if somebody reposted them and they only got 3, you know, likes, or if somebody reposted them and it was like a fan page or something, because obviously that's more specific. But if a page posted them and they got, I don't know, 100 likes, 200 likes, some of them was really, really up there, I would tag that page because I know that page has like a good engagement rate. And if that person has stuff that's similar to me, if they dress similar to me, they have a similar, you know, aesthetic, whatever the case may be, if it's fashion, they do fashion too, hair, natural hair, whatever, I know that they are likely to be interested in what I have to show them. So that's a really good way that you can start to boost your engagement and like find followers outside of your normal reach. So the second thing, and everybody should really be doing this by now, like I don't even know if I have to say this, but you need to be using hashtags on Instagram. Now, when it comes to hashtags, since Instagram's algorithm has been changing so much, it is a little harder to do hashtags nowadays than it was before. But hashtags, essentially, you don't want to put a hashtag on your photo if somebody who was looking at that hashtag would see your photo and it's completely irrelevant to whatever they're looking for. You get what I'm saying? So if you taking a selfie and you doing #love, like, first of all, #love has like 60 million other photos, and honestly, your picture would not fit what that person was looking for. You get what I'm saying? So you want to try to be specific with your hashtags. You want to really try to find hashtags that are representative of who you are as a personal brand. And if you are like, oh, I don't even know what you're talking about right now, talking about personal branding, you really might want to like deep dive into why you want to grow your page. Because if you just want followers like for clout or whatever, that's cute and everything. But me personally, I'm trying to have a plan. Like, you know, followers are not going to pay your bills. Followers are not going to boost your self-esteem. Followers are not going to, like, you know, give you the lifestyle that you want. That's all an illusion. You get what I'm saying? So when I talk about personal branding, you need to have a reason for why you want to attract these followers in the first place. Even if that reasoning is just, you know, you want to share your content with people and be able to monetize it. All of that requires branding. And if you need help with branding, you can click the link in my description box down below to schedule a consultation call with me, and we can talk more about branding, personal branding, marketing, and all of that good stuff if you are someone who's trying to develop your personal brand and or your business. Like I was saying, hashtags are really important, and hashtags really can help your growth. You want to try to use between 15 to 30 hashtags. You can use 30 max. I probably stick in like the 20-25 range, but when you're first growing, go ahead and max all those hashtags out, like you might as well, and play around with them. Make sure that, you know, they're actually helping you grow. If you're using hashtags and they're not working for you, switch your hashtags up, do some research. If you guys want to learn more about hashtag research and go really like deep dive into this stuff, I do teach an influencer course where I really go in depth about every single thing that I'm talking about, not just for Instagram, but for YouTube as well. And as far as like marketing your business and services, if you want more information about that, that will be in the description box as well. So the third thing that I did to help me grow my Instagram was I did shout outs for shout outs. So I didn't just do it with any and everybody. I did it again with people who were similar to me, who had a similar, you know, aesthetic that I did, who had a similar following to what I had or what I wanted. And also I had something to offer them. So I was doing shout outs for people that was in my range of followers. You get what I'm saying? Sometimes you'll have people who will be willing to do shout outs for you if they have a bigger audience, if you have a higher engagement rate. That's all things to consider, but definitely just see if you can exchange shout outs with people who are relevant to you, who are in your industry, who are up and coming like you. The fourth thing, and most people would normally put this first, but I put this fourth because like I didn't always do this and I was still able to see growth. But that's post consistently. Now, of course, the more you post, the more consistent you are, the better your results will be, the faster you will grow, the faster you will be able to develop your personal brand and be able to monetize it. I know it can be hard to be consistent, but it is very important, especially on Instagram nowadays. I feel like honestly, if I posted at the rate that I post now, back when I was really trying to grow, I would not have been able to grow as much because back then Instagram's algorithm wasn't focused on you know, reach, and it wasn't so like detailed. Nowadays, the more you post, the more reach you get, which means that if you don't post, your reach is gonna drop drastically and your engagement is gonna drop drastically. It's not so much focusing on some of those other growth techniques that were working more when I was initially growing. So it's really important for you to post consistently. My fifth and final tip for you guys is to really engage with your audience. You know what I'm saying? I see people who, they be getting comments from people, they don't respond to their comments. Now, I'm not saying that you gotta, you know, respond to that dusty old man that be in you and all your friends' comments. Like, I'm not saying that. I'm saying actually respond to people that's showing you love. You know what I'm saying? If somebody's asking you a question, respond to that question. Like, you know, just be interactive. Number one, that's gonna boost your engagement, which is gonna boost you in the algorithm. And number two, it also makes people feel more connected to you. And you know, the point of social media is to be social. So you have to be social with people. You have to, like, you know, really engage with people and interact with people as well if you want them to interact with you and to share your stuff and to talk to you and be willing to, you know, maybe purchase a product from you or service or whatever the case may be. So these are my 5 tips that helped me get my first 10,000 followers on Instagram. I hope that these were helpful for you. If it was, please leave a comment down below and let me know. Also, comment below any questions that you guys may have as well. Make sure you guys follow me on my social medias. I will put them on the screen down below. And if you're interested in really going deep, like diving deep, getting all the strategies and information about being an influencer, I know that last year was crazy, and so it showed a lot of us how the world is moving online. Whether you have a product or service online that you're selling, or you're trying to brand yourself as a personal brand to be able to make another stream of income, check out the link in the description box below for more information about my influencer course and other masterclasses that will be upcoming. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you in my next one. Remember, in order to live your life to its fullest, you must live fearlessly. Bye guys.